Hey guys, it's day 20, which means there's literally one more day until the 21-day cycle is completed. If you hear any background noise, please excuse that. It's cold out here. I'm sitting in my car, so I have the heat on so I can stay warm and get my point across at the same time. So today I just want to talk about forgiveness. I want to talk about forgiveness in the aspect of self. It's good that we do hold ourselves accountable. We always hold ourselves accountable. But at one point, do we allow our accountability to become a learning lesson, Because I feel like sometimes we just get stuck in the idea that we did something wrong, that we don't take that initiative. Okay, we can learn from this, but when we're learning from it, we also must forgive ourselves. And I feel like sometimes that's the reason why we believe that we're not enough. That's the reason why we have this idea that we can't amount to certain things, because it's not necessarily what society thinks, it's our own perception. And because if society has that same perception that we're giving off on us, then there's no room to grow. Because if you believe within your heart that you're not good enough, if you believe in your heart that your mistakes make you, then no matter what anybody in this world says, you're going to always feel that way. So today, I just want you all to just dig within yourselves and think about those moments and times, because you can't pretend like you don't know, or like you haven't had a moment where there's things in your past that are constantly brought up into your future, brought up in today. I would say I want you to bring up those things today. I want you to look at your old self in the mirror and say, I forgive you. And say, you were learning. You were in a process. You're not perfect. We cannot expect ourselves to be perfect. And that's our problem. I'm a perfectionist. So, analyzing and being over analytical about things. And when you make a mistake, you just feel like like the world is just tumbling around you. No. It's okay. We're not perfect people, but just forgive yourself. Forgive yourselves for being toxic. Forgive yourselves for not being the best person all the time. Just forgive yourself. You have to forgive yourself. I feel like in order for us to be forgiving people, we have to forgive ourselves too. I feel like it starts with us. Change your perception of you. You're not perfect. Nobody on this earth is perfect. And it's okay to make a mistake. It's okay to hold yourself accountable, because we should, but don't get stuck in that idea of holding yourself so accountable to the point where you just don't move forward from that, So again, I'm going to end this, just very briefly. Just forgive yourself, love yourself. You are enough. Okay, it's okay to make mistakes. We all make mistakes. You're going to make more mistakes. So let's just make that very clear, because I feel like sometimes when we think, after we get over a hurdle, we think it's this idea of perfection, this idea of having everything perfect. And when we make another mistake, or when we have a little slip, or when we just don't do things how we wanted it to be done, or we have an emotional reaction that we didn't want to give off, we just kind of push ourselves all the way back, instead of just standing still for a moment, acknowledging it, and moving forward. So let go. Let go of your past hurt. Let go of your past trauma. It's okay. It won't be easy, but love yourself. If you love yourself, you have to forgive yourself.